when I was 25.
All you ever eat is desserts.
Sugar is the most important thing in life. All the rest is just to stay alive.
Who was she?
Oh, the name, believe it or not, was Delilah. She was a stand-in on one of my movies. She was a nice girl. I asked a straight friend to explain to me where it all was. I thought I knew, but I had to be sure. And I had her over to dinner. And afterwards, at what I deemed to be the most appropriate moment, I asked myself, are you ready? Are you absolutely sure you're ready? And it seemed I was ready. So I took her in my arms, very Red Butler, carried her up to my room, where I couldn't get it up.
How I remember.
Oh, you too. But in the middle of the night, I woke up this huge erection. God knows who or what I'd been dreaming about. I quickly shook her awake, screaming, please, stick it in for me, Delilah. You see, I was afraid it would go down while I was looking for the right place. And she did, and it did, and we did, and the very next day, I couldn't wait to get there. I was positively under the spell of this high Freudian on Hampstead Heath. They don't ever speak to you, and that's how you know you're expecting to make the old college try. I rushed into Dr. Gillespie, clapped that great stone face on his shoulders, and I, who have been fucking with fellows since 8th grade, proclaimed hysterically, I am no longer a virgin. Tell me about yours.
I was married.
You never told me that.
We were childhood sweethearts. Found out I was gay after I got married. After we had a son. No, that isn't true. I think I always knew. Just too afraid to admit it to myself. She was really angry. Said I'd been unfair to her. Which I had been. Anyway, she's remarried now. She's rich, they live in Honolulu. And she would prefer... I'm not allowed to see my boy. I guess one reason I don't broadcast is because of him.
You can't see your own son. Didn't you fight? That means he's ashamed, you're ashamed, so he will be too.
That's why I didn't tell you. No, don't. Not tonight, okay?
Okay.
You love it.
What?
All the fighting.
I love it. What?
Yes, you do, and you're having a wonderful time.
Yes, I am. Felix, if I had it, would you leave me?
I don't know. Would you fight it?
No.
How do you know?
I just know. You had to have had my mother. She was a full-time social worker for the Red Cross. She was always getting an award for being best blood catcher or something. I don't think I'm programmed any other way. You know Emmerich Nolan died today.
Yeah, I heard. He gave me my first job at the Washington Post.
Hello? Hold on. It is no secret that I consider our mayor to be, along with the Times newspaper, the biggest enemy gay men and women must contend with in New York today. Until the day I die, I will never forgive this mayor or this newspaper for ignoring this epidemic which is killing so many of my friends. All right, here's the end. Every gay man who is not able to come forward today and help to save his own life is truly helping to kill the rest of us. How many more of us have to die before you get scared off your ass and into action? I hear it's becoming known as the Ned Weeks School of Outrage.
All those doctors. They must have done something to it.
Dr. Retbo, Dr. Miller, Dr. Gillespie, Dr. Donadello, Dr. Clagsburn, Dr. Levi. These all have to take so long.
You could send, do you? I did speak to one of our science reporters.
Felix, good for you. What did he say?
Turns out he's gay too, he's afraid they'll find out. Oh, yell at me. He tried.
The rate I'm going, nobody will be speaking to me in this city in 3 more weeks. I had another fight with Bruce today. I slammed the phone down on him. I don't think guys like me work at Citibank.
Why can't you see Bruce for the ordinary guy he is? I know you think he has hidden qualities. If you just feed him with plant food, he'll grow into the fighter you are. He can't. What Bruce has got is a lot of good-looking Pendleton shirts.
I know there are better ways to handle him. I just can't seem to. This epidemic is killing friends, too. I can't even speak to my own brother. Why doesn't he call?
There's a phone.
Why do I always do the running back?
What was the fight about?
What fight?
Bruce.
No, pick a subject.
How many do you know now?
40. 40 dead. That's too many for one person to know. Bruce is really paranoid. Now his lover Albert isn't feeling too well. Bruce is terrified he's giving it to everyone.
Maybe it isn't paranoia. Maybe what we're doing with our love isn't what we should be thinking about most of all. Then why'd you yell at him?
The whole board yelled at me last night for nearly 2 hours. But we have over 600 volunteers now. I've got us mentioned in Time, Newsweek, Evening News on all 3 stations, both local and national, every New York newspaper except the Times. I'm really orchestrating this thing well, I know I am.
Wow. What's bugging them?
They think I'm creating a panic, that I'm using it to turn myself into a celebrity. Not one of that bunch will agree to be interviewed or appear on TV when I ask them. So I do it all by default. But now I'm being accused of being self-serving. It's fun being slugged in a subway. I'm creating enemies. I need to be loved. I enjoy playing victim. I'm creating homophobia. You know, Dr. I can't remember which one, said it would finally happen. Someone I couldn't scare away would finally show up.
At the baths. Why didn't you tell me you were a writer? Why didn't you tell me you worked for the Times? That I would have remembered. If I told you what I did, would you see me again?
Absolutely.
Slut.
Felix, we weren't ready then.
It's just sad how much time we lost.
Don't say that. If we're lucky, if we're typical faggots, I give us 3 more weeks.
Don't say that!
You're right.
What happens when somebody can't be as strong as you want them
Felix, weakness terrifies me. Scares the shit out of me. My dad was weak, and I'm terrified I'm going to be like him. His life stood for nothing, and then it was over. So I fight. Constantly. And if I can do it, I can't understand why everyone else can't do it too. Okay?
to be? Okay.